When I say the word pizza, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Maybe it's a good za from the Pizza Hut. Maybe it's a good old pie from the Domino's. Or maybe it's an incredible za from the Papa John's with that garlic butter cup for the crust. But we're not talking about any of those today, baby. We're talking about the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. Casey's. This guy right here. It's a Midwest chain that is a gas station that sells pizza. Now, for a lot of you, that might make sense. You know, there's 7-Eleven, Quick Star, I don't know any other. I think Wawa sells pizza. If it doesn't, my bad. I know they sell subs.
Why didn't you get the ones we like from the Wawa?
Stuff like that. However, with them being a gas station that sells pizza, it's downright deplorable. It's the greasiest thing in the world. Here, let me show you. You see this bad boy? Doesn't that just look appetizing? It's not. But here's the thing, and this is why I'm making the video. I'm making the video because it's the only thing within a 20-mile radius to get food from. If you don't know what Casey's is, it has a stranglehold on the Midwest market of gas. Almost like it has a stranglehold on the gas prices right after 9/11. That's a topic for a different video. And surprisingly, you would think that because they have a stranglehold on the Midwest market, that their pizza would be good. And you know what? It used to be. It used to be great when I was a kid. You would see it everywhere. You'd see it at birthday parties, graduation parties, funerals. Hell, even one time, I have a story for you. I went to my friend's house for Thanksgiving after my parents' Thanksgiving, and they had that as a side. This deplorable thing was a side. I was so sad that day. So, why don't we look at some reviews of Casey's Pizza on the internet? I used to live in Iowa and would put Casey's Pizza up against any pizza I've ever had in my life. Good lord. The taco is the bomb, and the hot sausage is the best. Of course you would say that coming from Iowa. They have all of us doing 3 people's jobs now. Most of us try, but we're seriously burned out and overwhelmed. Talking about Casey's Pizza having a lapse in quality is the most Iowa thing that an Iowan could Iowa about on an Iowa. My god, that's a tongue twister. I'm not from Iowa, but I will say that is the most Iowa thing I've ever heard. I'd rather eat the box and toss the pizza in the trash. I get an upset stomach whenever I eat any food from Casey's. Ah, my friend, you've unlocked the secret device known as the Casey's flu. Boy howdy, if you ever have the Casey's flu, I'm so sorry. I prefer Papa Murphy's pizza. You get whatever you want on it, then bake it at home while you bake. This is about the hottest take I've ever seen in my life. I might have to do a whole video on that, just because of how hot of a take that was. However, I like what you did there at the end. Really nice. It's bad, and I mean really bad. There was a time where it was pretty good, and I mean actually good. Not just good for gas station pizza, but that time is gone. Microwave Tony's Pizza is better than Casey's at this point. I'm guessing some pseudo corporate decided pizza was pizza and figured to save 30 cents per pie and screwed it up. Now I say all this because I used to work at a Casey's. The one in town, actually. And let me tell you, when I went in there, I was a 19-year-old who had a big old smile on my face, fresh out of high school, and I wanted to make Casey's Pizza different. This was about 4 to 5 years after it started to go downhill, and people really started to be like, this is like sad people food. And when I went there to get started, my first week, I told myself that I was going to try to make it the old way as best as I could from what I could remember as a kid and the ingredients that I had. And so when I went to learn how to make them, I remember the first thing they said was I was only allowed to use 12 ounces of cheese on a pizza. Do you know how much 12 ounces is of cheese? Go to your measuring cup in your cupboard or your, I don't know where you keep your measuring cup. Just go get it. Look at 1 cup and a half. Cup and a half. That is how much cheese gets put on this whole thing. And so for a while when I was working that summer, I tried to put double the amount. And for a while we were getting a lot of customers because I was doing that, and then they yelled at me and threatened to fire me because I was wasting too much product. My God. And for $14 to $15 for a single topping large pizza, I can go to Domino's and get two for two toppings for the same price. That is ridiculous. Who the is going to buy Casey's Pizza for a one single topping for $15, especially right now with how everything's priced? That is ridiculous. Long story short, I've come to hate Casey's. So, if you're ever in the Midwest, please, don't stop at Casey's. Because you're hearing it from me, an ex-employee. Now, granted, the employees there, they try their best, I promise you. You'll see a lot of people, especially from the reviews we read, that they're understaffed. It's because they get so burnt out because they don't hire anyone, and when they do hire someone, they're horrible at their job. It's it's the most come and go business I've ever seen of staff. It's remarkable on how much of a stranglehold they have on the market in the Midwest, considering how faulty they are as a whole company. And to the owner of Casey's, if you ever see this, hi, please turn the clock back to 2007. That's when you were in your prime. I don't know what happened. It's sad, really. It's really sad. But hey, thanks for watching the video. It's a little quick one. Just want to put that out there because I'm home by myself and I needed something to eat and I did not want to drive a half hour. So I got that. Comment below if you agree with me that that's the worst pizza ever, or if you've never had it, please tell me what the worst pizza ever is outside of the Midwest and I'll be sure to try it, and let me know what your favorite pizza is. I'd be surprised to see if we align, because my favorite is Papa John's. So I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.